Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to day 5 of the tarot journey. Burning some Santo wood for you guys, clearing the energy before we get started. So, how did you guys enjoy the Three of Cups reversed? There was a really interesting point that somebody else had mentioned in one of the other posts. She mentioned that the reverse Three of Cups was pretty fitting considering the coronavirus and everyone being kind of like locked into their homes and that sort of thing. There's a real blockage to community and that sort of thing. And I thought that was a really good point. I think that what we are seeing as this Fool's Journey unfolds is that we're telling a version of the Corona story. We are telling a version of that story for ourselves as we journey through this together. So the card for today, our day 5 card, is a Nine of Swords. Now, this is our first exposure with the Swords energy, and it is a difficult energy to embrace. The Nine of Swords is about worry, it is about guilt, it is about anguish, it is about sleepless nights, it is about insomnia, it is about just this general sense of feeling at odds with everything. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite, so the colors are a little brighter, but here we have a person. They are sitting up in bed, and they've clearly had some sort of nightmare. This is a challenging energy. This is a challenging energy to endure. Now, kind of like yesterday, on the day 4 with the Three of Cups, it was reversed and we had all of the energy of the community, but the reversal indicated that it was blocked. There was some blocked energy going on there. This was also blocked. Now, when the energy it was reversed. When the energy is trying to come through and it comes out as a reversal, it affects the energy in some way. Now, the good news is, right, since the Three of Cups was reversed, it's a good card. Being reversed kind of makes it bad. But if it's a bad card and it's reversed, it kind of makes it good, right? So the Nine of Swords reversed is about recuperation. It's about kind of healing, getting just that time when you just I don't know how to explain it. It's not the same level of worry. It's kind of like the worry has come and gone, and now we're starting to recuperate from the stress that it has caused. So when we're looking at this energy today, even though the energy is really intense and we're going to connect with that intense energy, I want you to think about times that you felt worried, that you felt guilty, that you just felt at it, there's more words in the description below that I have included the holistic perspectives too. They're all in there, but the energy of this card kind of gives it away. I mean, this guy he's pretty upset about something. But when we move over to Ciro Marchetti, now this one's a little more telling. There's a lot more going on in this card. This woman is sitting, it's the same concept, right? Because Ciro Marchetti pulls very heavily on the Rider-Waite, but he takes some of the things kind of into his own interpretation, as most tarot artists do, right? So she's sitting up in bed. The swords are kind of blocking the window a little bit. There's an owl in the window. There's this otherworldly being just kind of floating at the top in the center. And you can't really see it, but above the woman's head, let's see if I can get it closer, there's a face hiding. I don't know if you can see that. In between those two swords, there's a face there. And so what you really get from this is that, I mean, all of the same energy, but there's also a sense of her not being alone. There's also a sense of someone, a presence that's there with her. And if we kind of look at this into the mess that's going on right now, we're not alone in our isolation. We are not alone in our isolation. We're in that much together. But again, you know, you see the worry, you see the concern, you see the anxiety. Anxiety is another word that comes up with this card. A lot of anxiousness about what's to come. And remember, and I don't know if I mentioned this here or not. I know I mentioned it in the description, but swords are a mental energy. So when you come across swords, swords are challenging, but they're also a mental energy. So you know what's going on is going on upstairs. So this is the energy that we're looking at today for day 5. Now this is going to be tough. The Urban Tarot takes this a different, not even different. It's just intense. It's just intense. When I look at this card, I was like, oh. So here we go. I'm going to let you look at that for a second. The word here is cruelty. That is the word that the Urban Tarot has chosen to use. This, I mean, when you're looking at, I mean, there's a baby. The baby has a bottle and it's spilled milk. His arm looks like it's been detached. It's very poignant. It's cruelty. I don't know. Like this is probably one of the darker 9 of Swords that I have come across. I mean, the baby, this is innocent. You know what I mean? A baby comes to this situation as total innocence. And so it's like the innocence is being punished here, right? I mean, cruelty. I don't know. So you guys can see how the energy changes and the energy manifests with the swords here. Like I said, swords are a mental energy. They're not all negative. Just because you see a sword doesn't mean it's negative. Although a lot of swords carry some negative connotation, right? There is I won't go through all of it because we'll go through it in the journey. Most of the swords are challenging energies, but they bring awareness to things. It's the energy of the swords that we feel motivated to make a change. When we feel pain, we're not comfortable sitting with that. We want to make a change. And sometimes we need to see that pain before we feel motivated to make that change, right? Anyway, so that is the Urban Tarot. And that is our journey for today. So as you go through the day, see how these energies of cruelty might play out. See how, and since it was reversed, right? Since it was reversed for what we are doing, this is a period of recuperation. So you might take some time to just allow yourself to heal. You know, just take an easy day, take a day off, right? If that's what's necessary. So. Love and light to all of you beautiful people. I'm going to burn another little moment of some Palo Santo to clear what we got going on. This is the same stick that I have been burning throughout this series. So no Palo Santo trees were harmed additionally as a result of this video. If it'll catch. It doesn't want to catch. I might burn my thumb in a second. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Little Palo Santo, clearing the energy. Clearing the energy. All right, guys. Love and light to you guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.